So this is an interesting episode today of the Sit Down Podcast. We're doing it
on Fortnite.
on Fortnite right now. We've got KingTrazz, dude. Yo, introduce yourself for our people, man, for this episode, dude, please.
I'm KingTrazz. I like Frankfurts, and yeah, let's get popping.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
All right, man, dude. I appreciate you reaching out and doing this. By the way, like I said, this is a
No problem.
very unique format of doing it. I know I asked you like last minute to do this, so thank you, dude.
No problem. No problem.
Very
I
cool.
have all the time in the world.
See, I like the studio. I like the setup. I like what you did here. You put a lot of good work in here. Gotta give it a good look. You know. I like it. I like it. So talk to me, man. How long you been on YouTube? Like, what made you start? Like, how's that been for you? Yeah, let's go through the basics.
I've been on YouTube for like, I'll say 4 to 3 months now. I'll say, cause I started like I don't know when. I really don't know when I started, but like I started YouTube. Like I don't know. It's just like I started 4 to 3 months ago.
4 to 3 months ago.
Yeah, like the growth was insane.
Seriously,
then,
is,
like,
man.
as soon as I hit that 200 to 300, and Pixels always said when you hit that 200 to 300, it goes crazy. Now I started doing Rocket League for 10 to 12 hours, not 10 to 7 hours a day, and then I don't know. Ever since I hit that 1,000, it was just like I just stopped that because I used to get copyrights every single time.
Really?
Yeah.
That was really bad for that?
Yeah, it was really bad because I just like, it was like at one point I was like, yeah, okay, copyrights is not that bad. And then as soon as that first strike came without me even knowing it didn't show no copyright on that video, I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done. Yeah. So how you been?
Good, man. Good. I appreciate you asking. Like I said, man, my bad. I was just cooking some food earlier.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah. I was sending you pictures because I didn't want you to think I was capping. Yeah. So I was like, yo.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, I really was, man. I was trying. I made some, some Spanish style chicken. It's like chicken. It's like chicken stew, with like, we typically put like carrots and like potatoes in it. I ain't put no carrots today though, but just some potatoes in it. You know what I mean? Because wifey's always cooking for me, bro. But yeah, I mean, it's been good though, man. This is really cool. Like,
yeah,
I was looking forward to this for sure. I think you got a lot of talent, man. You really be cracking me up with the stuff that you do.
With the little voice.
Yeah, like how do you even do that, man? Yeah, how do you
yeah, that one.
Yeah, I was like, dude, how do you even do that? Are you like inhaling when you say that?
Yeah, I was like, it's like basically, I don't know how to really explain it. It just comes at a random time. Yeah.
No kidding.
So how you started YouTube? Like what made you start YouTube and stuff?
Oh my goodness. I started, wait, what's today? Today's what, the 17th? I started a 17th. Year ago.
Ooh,
yeah,
okay.
A year ago. Just doing Fall Guys, man. Fall
Guys is the stuff now. Like I see a lot of people in the community, the Pixels Army, play Fall Guys now. I was like, whoa, and I can never get into it.
Did you dabble in Fall Guys at all?
What is that? Like dabble?
Like, did you play it at all?
Yeah, I played it. I played it for 2 hours. I think it was when I was with Dreamer. Me and Dreamer was live at the same time, and I was like, yeah, I played it for a little bit.
Okay. You just not really like active in it as much as Fortnite, or?
Yeah, like Fortnite, I got more things to do. You can play different things, but Fall Guys, for some reason just can't get into like the gameplay of it. Like for some reason, the characters, I like the little emo where you do that little or something like that. I don't know how to do it. It's like and then that little head move where you have the little fingers twiddling like that. Yeah, it was cool. I like that one.
Yeah, you've been gaming pretty much your whole life then?
Yeah, but this one channel I had, it got strike terminated. I was gonna hit 1,000. I was at 800. It was called JMW Receded, I think. Yeah, that was it. And yeah, on that channel, it changed me kind of because I was like, oh yeah, I was not really positive. That's why I really know people really like the channel like that. So I was like, well, how about I make a channel but positive. And I was like a year ago when I made that channel. A year ago. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I was like, let me make another channel, but stay positive. And now,
What do you mean
yeah,
by that? Like, stay positive. Like, what was?
like
Can you talk
like
about it? Like, what was negative about it?
cursing,
Mm,
like yeah, a lot of things like that was not like impressive. Like yeah, like usually people that was family friendly check me out. They'll say, oh yeah, he's not family friendly, and it was hard to get off of cursing for me at the time. I
you
was
think?
like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
change that with this channel.
You think
But
like that was
sometimes,
something that you like
yeah,
that you just were lived around pretty much?
yeah, I lived around it my whole life, and I was like, me turning family friendly, that would be kind of weird for me, you know. But now
Mm,
it's not weird for me because now I'm just like everywhere I go, I say Frank or cheese doodle or something like
yeah,
that.
I
Imagine having
know.
a Frank and a cheese doodle or something like that. I don't
Dude,
know.
yeah, you, yeah. I was in one of your streams, man. The only upstream, and I was like, bro,
Oh,
what?
like
A lot of you got a lot of Frank, a lot of Frank,
su-
a lot of Franks.
supporters.
Yeah, a lot of Frank supporters. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah. Yeah, they like Franks. I
Nice.
agree. They do like Franks. They talk about Franks all the time. They be little trolls and stuff, but they understand that I'm trolling around when I call them
Yeah,
a Frank or a Stinky, but they don't take it as an offense or anything. They understand like my way of speaking, and they understand I would never stop doing that.
yeah, yeah. Like it's all just you're just having
Yeah,
fun.
positive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You reference Pixels a lot, man. What's your relationship with him? How's that been?
Oh, he's like a brother to me. He's like an idol. It's like you. He's like an idol, like just like you. I look up to him like I look up to you, and I look up to Dreamer, all of the other YouTubers that I look up to that I like being the streams like the YouTuber used with other day fakes. Yeah, I look up to fakes too. A lot of them because they all higher than me. A lot of people that's out here higher than me. I still look up to little YouTubers too. The YouTuber I did with KingTrazz, he has like 27 subs. He's my son. He claims he's my son, but I still look up to him, and he don't really realize that.
Right, right.
Like all my supporters, I look up to them because they know a lot of things that I don't know, and they know a lot of things. Wait, I don't know how to reference that. They know a lot of things that I don't know, and I know a lot of things that they don't know. That's what I meant to say.
I understand. Yeah, like it feeds off each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
get
I was
you. I
like,
get you.
that was kind of a kick in the butt for me. So I was like, yeah, I just look up to everybody that's like basically my friend, basically,
Yeah, yeah.
and I feed off of them. So basically, if I see a YouTuber that's doing good in the little idea, I'm not gonna fully steal their idea. I'm gonna just like feed off of it and like little things that they have. I'm gonna probably go the same way, but like in a different form of way.
Yeah. Yeah, talk
Yeah.
to
So I
me.
look up to other people. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that, man. And like I told you in the DM, like you know how I feel about that, man. Like I'm not any. I don't want to be an idol, but I'm
Hmm.
definitely down to be your friend. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for sure, for
Because
sure.
I'm definitely not perfect. I'm definitely not someone you should model, right? The only person I think you should model is Jesus. But you know,
Indeed.
and when it comes to when it comes to taking inspiration, I think that's a better way to put it. I like what you said. Like you can feed off
Yeah.
each other and kind of like bounce back and forth. Because I feel like the whole stealing thing is like is an interesting topic, right? Like, have you? I
Yeah.
know you dealt with that a little bit. I don't know if you want to dive into it, but
Yeah,
like,
people say I try to be like I Show Speed, but I was like, is I Show Speed family friendly? No, he's not really family friendly. Does he
mm,
talk about Franks? He has a face cam. He don't play on PlayStation, so I don't understand where the people get the I Show Speed thing from. And I see there's a lot of I Show Speed copycats in this culture of YouTube now.
yeah,
But I don't. Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like, what do you like? Where do we draw the line from like inspiration and copying? You know?
like inspiration, basically like you inspired me to do like people like some people inspire me when I'm at the down point. I could go on somebody's stream and they just inspire me back again and motivate me again. That's what I mean by inspiring. But stealing, not really stealing the content, but like really just like doing it in a formal way, basically. I don't
Yeah.
know where I came with that, but like not stealing technically, but like you know but not like, and I do different type of content every other day, and then I
Hmm.
feed off of that, off of other content. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what I mean.
yeah.
Because I see it a lot. I see it a lot. Like one of the things we talked about was thumbnails. Another thing that I haven't gotten to talk to you about was like concepts. You know, like for example, like let's just use an easy example instead of one that's our own, right? Like everybody tries to copy like the Mr. Beast formula, you know?
Oh yeah.
Everyone. And he was even saying like, I wish y'all would just like do your own thing instead. Like,
yeah,
that's what I mean. So I don't know how to navigate that, you know?
yeah. People, yeah. I don't know. People just they be weird, and then they don't know how to really like. They don't know how to. They can't find. They're not really stuck in that place where they can find their own type of content, you know. So they use other YouTubers as their way of content. Okay, oh, you the guy that copy Mr. Beast. Oh, you the guy that copy Asher Speed. You the guy that copy Cox and that. No, it's not like that. Find your own way of content and stick with it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard, man.
Yeah.
Like I tried multiple times, man. It's a process. It's a lot easier to just copy. You know? I try not to do it as much as in my ability, but I think the problem with it is that I'm sure people just don't respect the people that just straight up copy though, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I'm not saying I copy other people, but it's just like I like try to make similar, like, you know, like similar, like not make it similar,
yeah,
but like not like try to fully beat them, but like basically like the games they play, that type of, you know, the games. I try to get the games they play and then just like make it out of my own content. That's the way I should have put it. I should put it like that because they made it sound bad the other time. But like play the games they play and then make my own content out of it. Like talk about Franks and all that and make it out of my own way of saying it. But like, yeah.
Yeah, you're getting a new little meme started there with the Franks.
Oh yeah, the Franks is just basically like John Pork, Quandale Dingle, Taco Bell, all of them. It's a big thing now. Not really big. I don't want to call it big because nobody really out of the YouTube community knows about it. But like, you know, some people do.
Yeah.
Do
you like what you're doing so far? You think you're gonna stick with it for a while?
Fortnite, I'm gonna stick for like another 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then I might move back to Rocket League because my account got hacked. On Rocket League, it got hacked 2 times. And I was like, bro, what's up with people stealing my Rocket League account and my Epic accounts? And I got to get that fixed too. So I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to be getting it back tomorrow or today. I don't know when. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Do you know, like, how's the process of getting that back? How does that even work?
They lock the account first. After they supposed to lock the account on Rocket League, so I can't log in. Even if I try to log in, it's not gonna let me log in. I'm supposed to lock it, and I don't know what they do. They really don't tell me. They just give it to me. They just like, I don't know what they do.
What the?
But like they change the password and everything, and they tell me the password or something. Like I don't know how they do it, but I know they give me my account back as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how they really do it though.
How long you been playing Rocket League?
I've been playing Rocket League. Well, one of my friends, he's one of my old friends, but as soon as I figured out he was another one of, you know, the EDPs, I cut him off.
Damn.
Because I never knew that. Yeah, he was one of the EDPs, and I was like, "Yep, you're done."
No way.
I unfriended him and blocked him on everything. I was like, "Yeah, you're not fit to be around me." You know, I didn't know that at the start. You know,
how'd you find that out? How do you even find that out?
Because he told me. He was like, he's like 20 years old. I was like, how old is she? She was like, oh, she's 14. I was like, bro, you're a grown man, bro. Get that Frank out your butt. Like, yeah. I told him that. Yeah, but that was a long time ago when I had my other channel. Right. I didn't know that because I was young at the time, so I didn't know how to work YouTube. Now, since I got another channel, I'm fully ready. You know.
Yeah, I imagine you plan on taking this channel to the fullest extent.
Yeah. Got Nightbot working, stream elements and everything working. Watch time. I didn't know about watch time the last time when I started streaming.
Yeah, bro. I got you know Meerkat at all?
Meerkat? Yeah, I know Meerkat.
Yeah, she literally made that command for me. I had no idea how to do it myself.
Oh. Yeah. Meerkat isn't really a W though. Yeah, she's a W.
Yeah, she makes a lot of good artwork pieces. She hooked me up with some Discord emotes. Yeah, really good stuff, man. Really good stuff. But
Yeah, I have original like little stuff, but hey, that's hey. So like, can I ask you one question? I always wanted
Yes.
to ask you this.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
How do you feel about like I don't know how to really explain it, but how do you feel about like the games they're coming out with these days? And like, what do you think they should like improve in these games that they're playing, like they're releasing?
Yeah, that's interesting because I was talking to that with Fox. I don't know if you're familiar with Fox at all.
Yeah, Fox. Yeah, I call them
Yes.
fakes, but I don't know why it's a Fox. I gotta get that in my head. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit, man, and I think the gaming is fine. I'm not as cynical as like a lot of the other maybe older guys or even younger folks. I mean, I don't know how you would
yeah.
feel about it, but like I play so many different games that it's hard for me to get cynical about like, what games are doing well and what's not cuz I just feel like there's so much out there for you, you know?
Like Rocket League, not Rocket League. I mean, Fall Guys. Like ever since the new update came, like games started being harder to play. The menu it started like to get harder to go through the menu without it freezing up. You know?
Yeah, 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 like especially like what I'm assuming you're on PS4?
Yeah, PS4.
Yeah, yeah. So like my wife, man, she was having like some serious problems with the PS4 version of Fall Guys. That's a problem.
Oh
That's
yeah, they gotta fix
definitely a
that
problem. They
immediately.
have to, yeah, because I think it's like a disservice to you guys, you know? I think it's not
Yeah,
fair at all. Now, I don't know if they even care enough to fix it is the problem now. Yeah,
nah,
we've
they
established that it's messed up, but I don't think they care enough to like put in the
fix it,
resource. Yeah, I don't think so, man.
and they're losing a lot of people by the minute from it, by the
Right.
seconds and minutes from it. So
Right, right, right.
yeah,
Yeah, like Fortnite's really good with that, and I think Rocket League's really good with that. They seem to like optimize their games really
yeah.
well for the console market, but Fall Guys, it seems like they don't know what they doing over there, bro.
I think Fall Guys, Rocket League, and Fortnite is made by the same company, right?
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think I was like, yeah, I think they're made by the same company, but like different, like people and different developers do different, like do the different games. You know?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So the people that works on that side of Fall Guys, they need to work on that, and then the people like on the side of Fortnite and Rocket League need to work on what they got going on. But yeah, there's a new game called Only Up now. So now they got a new competition in the building. You know?
I mean, it's only one game mode, but if they can expand upon it, you might be right. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, it's not like multiplayer or anything like that, so I don't think it's like.
Oh yeah, they made it multiplayer. The
Then
game
that
is
could,
up,
yeah, that could change everything. Yeah.
and it had different maps you can do multiplayer in. Like,
Right.
yeah.
That's the
I mean, it
thing.
really changed the game perspective.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They gotta definitely. I don't know why. I don't think they did, but with the game only up, I don't think they let you like. I don't think I'd have to double check, but I don't think they let you make your own levels.
Uh huh.
And if they did that, bro,
Oh yeah.
that'd be something different, you know?
Most definitely, most def.
I mean, look at
I,
this. Look at what you made here. Like this is
the,
insane. Like
I'm not a good map builder, but I guess yeah, this works. I mean, the TVs, like it's insane though. Yeah, it's kind of off. Like usually, it'll be better than this, but like it's nothing to like really do for like a podcast type. You know,
yeah,
like they
yeah.
have everything that's like not really podcast type or like talking type.
Yeah.
I don't think Fortnite would expect to have like people that really want to do podcasts on Fortnite. I don't think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is definitely a first for the channel.
yeah.
But
First,
yeah, hopefully not the last. But I could
yeah.
imagine, seeing this is a cool concept. And I think you did a really good job with what you had, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Try to like try to basically like they need to add more things like what you call it, the little things like where soundproof little wall thing you can stick on your wall.
Yeah, yeah,
And
that'd
they
be
can add
neat.
that like as a gamer thing, like basically
Yeah, yeah.
gamer chairs and meetings,
Yeah.
little thing where you can actually sit down and yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
They need to
Yeah,
add those more.
absolutely. How far do you see yourself taking this, man? Do you want to, shoot for the
Uh,
sky and really take the YouTube stream serious, or you want to do it for fun? You see it as a career? Like, what are your thoughts?
I see it as a career, but at this point in time, I'm just doing it for fun. And I could come back to it like really, I'm finna move. So now it's gonna be harder for me to stream. I'm finna move and everything,
Oh,
and
I'm
it's just
sorry
like
about that.
yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard. And then then I got the other job I was at before. The little accident I went into, and yeah, everything by that other job they couldn't have it no more because I used to do construction. Like a little
Mm,
so construction to get paid good for it at a young age though. Like it was like a little construction thing I could go to every day, work on things and get off at a certain amount of time where I could come home and stream. But now it's gonna be kind of hard because we got a new job and they have new schedules. So now it's
yeah.
gonna be harder for us to stream and stuff. But yeah, when I get that what's it called? When I get the time for it, I'm gonna definitely use that time to stream for sure.
Right, right. You think your schedule is going to
Yeah,
change drastically? Like you're not going to be able to do as much?
yeah, definitely in the next couple weeks. It's gonna
Yeah.
definitely change a lot.
I mean,
That's why I'm getting all the content right
is
now before I can
yeah.
really do it.
You feel like the move is for better though? Like you're
Yeah,
going. Okay, that's good.
it's definitely for better. So like at the time when I'm working, I can work on getting me a PC and content will be better. You
Right,
know.
right.
So that's what I think God is leading me right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
probably might quit streaming, but you're gonna come back better and harder than you did before
Right,
now.
right.
At the time.
Yeah. You got a lot of
But yeah.
support in this endeavor you're taking on?
Oh yeah, a lot of support. I could join a Rocket League chat, and just the amount of support that other streamers and the supporters, even random supporters that I didn't even know that knew me, that joins my chat, and they say, "Oh, you the guy that talks about Frank. Oh, you the guy that did that." And then yeah, it's crazy. Like yeah, to be known as the guy that talks about Franks or John Pork or somebody like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, but that's fun because then you have like a brand and a meme associated with you, and you can have fun with that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then as that brand and that meme just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, I'll be more known, and then people will start checking out, and then yeah, tuning in type.
Yep, yep, yep. I hope you're
So
excited, man.
yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I think it's gonna calm down since in a couple weeks I'm gonna start like moving on to like different things. But I mean, it's definitely hyped right now. So I
Yeah,
could take it to a different level if I find like the thing I want to stick with. You know.
yeah. Are you mainly Rocket League, or do you play anything else besides obviously like Fortnite?
Um, I play Rocket League on stream. Okay, that's the thing about me.
Mm.
The games I play is only on stream. The game I usually play off stream is Fortnite. But now I'm trying to get into Fortnite. Now it's just like different because I used to think Fortnite didn't have no content, but the way I'm going with it, like only up the game a little bit. But like
Yeah,
yeah, so like now I got another game called Color Switch, and I do zombie games. So like the concept that I have with the thumbnails and like all the other stuff, it goes with like what I want to do.
yeah.
So I think Fortnite has a lot more content for me now than like
Yeah, it
Rocket League.
obviously does, because think about it, it's already
Mhm.
better than the actual game only up, you know?
Yeah,
Like, you can
it got
make,
way more people,
you got way more
basically.
people, you actually can
Yeah,
play multiplayer here on Fortnite only up. Like,
indeed.
you can make your own maps, you can play other people's maps. It's already better than the actual game on Steam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Like, that's crazy.
you got the YouTuber typical gamer that made his own map. It's called Only a Time Travel. That's the map I've been playing, the time travel map.
Yeah,
But
it's like
instead
you
of the
start
regular
in
one,
like the
yeah,
dinosaur era and then it goes up.
yeah, to Egypt and no, it goes up to I think it's dinosaur, meteors, something like that, and then it goes up to ice, and then like I don't know, Egypt, a lot of other places. I was like, what the world? I think they got a China in there too. I don't know what other ones they got in there because I haven't went up to that far.
That's
But yeah,
crazy.
I know one of my supporters, Christopher. He made it all the way to the top and beat it. But yeah,
It's actually
on
really
the first
hard.
try. Yeah, it's really hard. I can't beat it for some reason.
What?
I really can't. Yeah, it's just really hard for me to beat it. And it's just like it takes so much like skill, and I feel like I don't got skill. Like, I got a skill issue.
Me too.
A lot of games. Yeah, yeah, I got a lot of skill issues in a lot of games, and I think mostly a lot of people got skill issues in a lot of games. But it's just like, yeah,
You plan on making your own?
my own game.
Like only up or anything?
No, I can't. I'm not that skilled enough to do it.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's crazy how he got the dinosaurs to move and all that other stuff.
So that's not normal.
No, it's not normal for me at least.
Bruh. He got
So
them
what you planning on?
he got them
Oh, my bad.
connections. No, you got he got them connections or something, bro.
Oh yeah, he definitely do. I don't got those type of connections. Mm-mm.
He know
No.
who to talk to figure out how to do that.
Oh yeah. So where you planning on going on with Fall Guys? It's like why? It's like being like not one of the best, but like like known as playing Fall Guys and stuff.
Yeah, somebody asked me that today, and I'll probably make some videos on it and stream it, but I kind of just play whatever I want, and then if I feel like talking about it, I did. Like I was just talking about a military shooter. I dropped that video I think like 3 days ago, and actually one of the devs, check this out, dude. One of the devs who made the game like reached out to me and said they really liked the video, man.
Oh my God, that's good.
Right?
Hey, that's a progress. Like that shows like you're really getting up there in the community and like in games. Like so if devs is recognizing it, then the devs can shout you out and then that gives you like a a platform in the game. They could probably give you your own like stuff in the game. So yeah, that's really good. Ups the price on stuff.
Yeah, man, I was hyped. Like, and the thing is, dude, I've been doing Fall Guys for over a year. They never said one thing to me.
Oh my God. I mean, some games it's basically like Fall Guys and the Epic Games are basically like YouTube. They really don't pay attention to like the people that's on the YouTube that's really growing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I really like that making that video though, man. So yeah. I'm probably just gonna do that, like keep doing that. Like we're probably gonna variety stream on Fridays. And really good. I'm just having fun with it, I'm not really looking to do too much, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, it seems to be doing well.
Yeah, so can you tell me more about the game though? Like what's the game mainly about? So if I want to get into it and then like what's the game really mainly about? Like,
Sure. It's basically you play a little character. He's got like his little arms and legs. They call him jelly beans. Yeah. And you're just like basically doing a little obstacle course. Have you ever done one in real life or like ran around in like a park with like the different like little like slides and things you can do?
Oh, the last time I did it, it didn't go too good for me. Last time I tried to do one on the monkey bars. I tried to stand up on the monkey bars. It did not go good for me. It did not. I promise you, I fell down to the ground hard. I'm telling you, like me and the ground was at World War III at that point.
You and the ground got to know each other.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, it's like that. Like imagine like all those different obstacles you did as a kid. Slides, monkey bars, jumps.
Oh yeah.
And you gotta beat each level to qualify, right? So.
Yeah.
And it's just multiple rounds of that until you get to the end, and then whoever's the last one alive, basically, wins the game. To like keep it simple, so it's very simplistic, but it can be. I think it could be very fun, especially if you play with friends. I think that's where it shines.
Yeah, and play with supporters and stuff.
Yeah.
I think the supporters really give it the more hype and make you stream for the more longer because the game is way more funner with the people that that support you.
Exactly.
It's always good.
Yeah, that's why I think it's so cool. That's why I think it's unique because it's like it's one of the few games you can stream and actually interact with your viewers. You know, it's different.
Indeed.
Because I know a lot of Rocket League streams. I mean, that's what you mainly do, right?
Yeah, mainly that's like I mainly started doing since I started, but like I changed it up a little bit because I was like if I focus on one game and one game only, they're not gonna join or they're not gonna know to join other streams and they're gonna like, oh, this is boring, so I know not to join it. It's not Rocket League. So that's why I try to switch
Mm,
up the gameplay, you know? So if I would start doing Rocket League streams all the time, all right, what if I want to switch up another game? Oh, the same people, like it's not gonna be like really like, the same
yeah.
people, then they're gonna like, yeah. So that's why I try to switch up the other games, not to only Rocket League, because I don't want to spoil them into Rocket League as much as like other games.
And how's that been for you? Like, what did
It's
they?
been
What
really
did?
good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
You feel like they like
So
it?
yeah, they definitely do. I asked them multiple times. Do they like the Fortnite streams? Do you like the Fall Guys streams? They was like, yeah. I mean, really, you can make any game fun. You just gotta try.
Yeah,
But yeah, I try to make games fun. It's just like, yeah,
that's good. Yeah, yeah. You're there for the memes. You're there to have a good time. I could tell. I like
yeah.
it,
Like
man.
not really for the memes, but like, yeah, I want to create like my own stuff. Not
Yeah.
use other like, yeah, hype other things up that's not really mine.
I like that.
Yeah. People attend to hype other things up, but
Yeah.
you hyping it up, but you're not getting no credit for it. You're just hyping it up.
Mm. What you
Yeah,
mean
like the
by
ISO
that?
speed, like he made a meme like
Mm-hmm.
the dance bounce,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone started like doing it, but at the same time they're not getting credit for like credit for it. Not really getting the credit that they want for it.
Right, right.
Like the
Like
YouTuber
I see
made
what you're
it,
saying.
but
I see
at
what
the
you're
same
saying.
time, but they're not getting credit for it.
Yeah, it's like yeah,
Yeah,
I know a dance would be complicated to
yeah,
like how do I say? Like maybe it would be complicated to market as your own, but I mean if everyone knows it, you know what I mean? Like if everyone knows like that's the I Show Speed dance, right?
uh,
Like it does make me wonder at what point is it like obviously stolen or taken from another person? Like I
yeah.
don't
And then
know.
other people is gonna start feeding on to that, and then they're gonna go on their streams and start doing a dance every time they get a donation or every time when they do something like that. It's gonna like
Yeah.
feed on, and then they're gonna watch I Show Speed, and then oh, this guy is good. And then they're gonna get the face cam, start acting like him, put him in the thumbnails, clickbait, all that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like
yeah,
that one dude who was straight up copying I Show Speed, but he's like a white dude. You saw that?
your white boy M.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he changed his life though. He changed it. He changed it definitely. Now he does like things with his best friend now. I seen it. I watched one of his videos now. I was like, yeah. Knowing that he was a copycat, I didn't really like. I know him as a copycat now, so I don't like really want to watch him no more.
Right,
But yeah,
right.
he got better content. He's known
So
as a
he
copycat, so yeah.
so yeah, so he's not copying like as much anymore, or he just
No, he's not copying at all. Actually,
oh he actually is his own person now?
yeah, he's his own person. He acts like the normal person he was when he first started YouTube until he met I Show Speed. Yeah, then yeah.
Wow. That's funny how that works. You know, speaking of the dance thing, I think that happened in Fortnite, right? You remember that?
Oh
Like the
yeah,
default
yeah, it
dance got
did.
like exposed because some guy did it like in a show before.
Oh yeah, oh
Bruh.
yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Like,
Fortnite was popping back in the day. Hmm.
yeah, yeah, it got huge,
See
huh?
him on billboards, everything.
Yeah, yeah,
In
yeah.
real life, it's a game, but you see it on billboards in real life. I'm
Dude,
like, what the
yeah,
world?
you know when I thought it was crazy? When I saw Fortnite trading cards, dude. I was like,
Oh my
what?
god. Yeah, Fortnite is just it took over the world.
It really did. It really did.
Epic Games did a good job with the game and like the different things you can do in the game. Like instead of doing one thing at a time, like you could do on Rocket League, you could do multiple things on Rocket League, but at the same time, it's just like you doing the same thing over and over and over. Like um, tournaments. Okay, you can do a solos match. Okay, you can do a squads match, a trios match, and you can do custom games, and you can do other types of games. But you can only do those specific games, and it gets boring at some point. They didn't have like a thing where you can go out of the car in an out of view perspective, you know. And then that'll lift up Rocket League a little bit more too.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, like have a different like thing where you can create your character and you can walk out of the cars and stuff.
Dude, imagine.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
I hope they do that too.
Yeah, OPJ made a very good point about Rocket League. Like if they did something similar to what Fortnite did, to where you can be making your own stuff, I think that would take Rocket League to the next level, man.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Like have a plain blank map and then just create your own stuff like spawn points. Like you can create your own like field and everything.
Yeah.
Like, it shows different other types of field, but you can create your own if you want to.
Like I could see something like, and you can steal this. I give you permission. Or anybody listening, you can steal this. Like I'd like to see like a Rocket League version of Only Up, where you have to like fly to like different platforms.
Oh,
there you go.
Like with a car?
Yeah, imagine that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good actually. Oh my god, that is so good! What the world? That's actually really good.
Yeah, there you go. You can
Rocket League Only Up.
There you go. You can start it, man, and then everybody will copy you, and then they'll be like, "There you go."
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. But
since you talked about it in the broadcast, now I gotta, you could get credit for it because you the one that think about the plan. Though. I'm the one that's just feeding back, or the other people who already make it, it's the one that's feeding back off of it. But you're the one that really made a plan. Yeah, so you gotta give credits. You gotta give props to where props is due. That's what I heard.
I appreciate that. Yeah, you seem very big on that, man. Like, where do you get that like idea from? Like this concept? Because you seem pretty adamant about it, man. Like,
yeah, I don't know where I get it from. Actually, I just I just try to like. When I see a map, like, it's basically like you see a whole bunch of big YouTubers do it, but like, and the game is already going crazy. So they put it in Fortnite, but the Fortnite map that had Only Up in it wasn't really as good as Time Travel. So like, Typical Gamer did a really good job on the map, and I give him his full props. And I say every live stream, oh yeah, this map is made by Typical Gamer, and I give him his props where props is due. You know.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah,
that dude's
like, I already knew it's gonna become a thing on Fortnite because everything that's on. Yeah,
that dude's big, huh?
Yeah, he's big. He got 13 million subs. He's really, really big.
That's crazy, son.
Oh my lord! So once he, what's it called? Published a map, and he promoted it on his channel in a day. Got 16.1k. What's it called? Visits. It's like people playing it actually 16.1k playing it right at that point.
That's crazy.
And then it's going crazy and crazier. Now it gets up to 24k. You know?
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to make a map, and then that much people view it at the same time. You know? So like, So basically, YouTube is about you want to grow and get bigger and bigger and bigger until where you can't no more and you feel like quitting, you know?
And then what do you do?
Yeah, then what do? You got money off of YouTube. You did the content. You feel like you entertained them enough. You have your platform. So when life heads on and, that point, I'm not going to say the point, comes to time, you can be known as something. Like at the time, you was known as something good, and you was known as something big, Yeah. At the time,
Yeah. You got any plans outside of? Yeah, you got any plans outside of YouTube that you want to pursue?
Truck driving. Switch my channel to truck driving. Switch my channel where I have the truck as a live stream, and I do like truck driving all around the world, up to 5 to 6 hour streams on truck driving. Showing them about like doing little YouTube videos of me truck driving and the places we're gonna go and all that.
No way, that's really cool, man.
Yeah, but I'm not old enough to truck drive, and I do got my license, but I don't got a truck license.
Is that the next step?
Yeah, getting a truck license and going to college for truck driving. You know.
That's really cool, man. Cause I know some people,
Yeah.
man, they be you ever seen them gaming setups in a truck, dude?
Oh my god, I've
Bro,
seen those
they're
before. It's insane.
so crazy, dude. I was like,
It
yo,
is insane.
they be having like a whole bedroom like set up.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like, bro, no way.
And then you have a. Oh, did you see those little things where you have like the little full setup of a car, but you actually like playing the game and there's like a TV, and you have like a steering wheel and everything pedal, but not
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't know how to say it. Like it's actually like a good setup when it moves on its own. Like you can move it, and the chair moves on its own and everything.
Mm.
Like when you turn, the chair moves while you're turning, and when you turn right, the chair moves right while you're
Yeah,
turning.
yeah, those look crazy, right?
Yeah, those are actually crazy. I like those. It's like a race car type.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean
those are the
the technologies is just yeah, it's just getting
insane.
better and better, man. It's just
And you got
because
Elon Musk.
yeah, that boy, man, he gonna cook something up some crazy. I mean, I think I saw
Oh,
some apparently like his Neuralink, the thing you'll be able to plug into your brain, will play music. Imagine listening to
uh-huh.
music in your brain, dude.
Oh god. Oh my god. That'll be like, oh my god. You can have the words that just pop up in your brain and you sing it like it's playing in your brain basically, and you're
Yeah.
singing it. Every word. I know what you're talking about. I just don't know how to explain it. You
Yeah,
know.
apparently that's like a technology he's coming out with to where like, you could just play music literally in your head, man.
That's all that. That's all you need is just to play music in your head. And when I go somewhere, you don't gotta know I'm listening to music. Just
Right,
know I'm
right.
listening to music.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can just tell people, oh, my magic trick. Just plug a thing into your head and just, oh, now I'm listening to music. That's
No.
crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's future's looking pretty interesting. We're really about to
Yeah.
be living in cyberpunk, I swear.
Oh my God. Living in a world of Apex Legends. We have flying cars, GTA, flying bikes, and Deluxos and GTA and stuff. Yeah.
Uh-huh, dude. Yo,
It's
GTA
insane.
6 is gonna be huge, huh?
Oh yeah, I heard it's only for PS5, not PS4 players, which is sad.
Very much so, man. You plan on getting one anytime soon? You think you'd be able
You
to?
know, I would be able to, but it's just like, why waste money on a console that's basically like a up version of the same console that you had.
Ooh.
It's a high quality console, but at the same time, you had the same console that basically
Mm.
you just naming it a different thing, and it's a different type, but technically it's still the same thing with different
Talk to
like
me. Yeah.
settings and different other things. You have different like it's basically the setup is different on a PS4 than it is on the PS5, but it's still technically a different version. If they updated PS4, they can make it look just like that in a way. If they updated it, so why
Mm.
waste your money on a different higher thing just to say you have it? No, this thing is I want to be loyal to the thing I have instead of like, oh, so since this is better, I'm gonna waste my money on that. You know?
I like your point. Yeah, like I struggle like justifying that $500 purchase obviously cuz
Yeah,
first of all, that's half a grand. And
yeah.
then the other problem is the only reason why I would even buy it is because of Spider-Man. Like if it wasn't for games like that, bro, like I wouldn't care either. I'm with you there.
Yeah, it's no point of it. You know,
Right, right, right. Like
GTA 6. Okay, I'll buy it for GTA 6, but like really, what am I? Why am I wasting my money on a game? You can easily add PS5. I mean, not PS. I mean, no GTA 6 to PS4 because most people don't want to waste their money on that type of console. You know,
yeah, yeah,
you can easily do that.
yeah, yeah. I'm interested in seeing what they do because I don't know. Like the you know what's crazy? Really, that's crazy is that like the PS5 hardware is already outdated compared to
Yeah.
like computers.
Oh my
So
god.
yeah, it's just going so fast. So I'm very curious if they just wait another generation or something, but I don't think so because I was talking about Bull BKG, man. He was telling me that we're probably gonna have the console of PS5 for a long time this year, man. Like these next couple years. It's probably gonna last a long time. So at some point, man, me and you gotta just bite the bullet and buy that PS5, man. Unfortunately, yeah.
Hey, yeah, it's gonna be out for a long time, and there's really different games that we don't get to see on PS4 that we get to see on PS5 that we might really want to play. So at the point, yeah, sometime we're gonna buy it.
At some point, yeah. Hopefully for some freaking Black Friday special or something, dude. Jeez.
Oh yeah, definitely. Black Friday, that's the best time to really buy those type of things. That's high price like that. Best time, because it's like 1,500. It's like $1,000 now, but on Black Friday you can get like I'll say 400 off price of it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're doing great, dude. This is your first time doing something like this?
Podcast, yes, it is.
Yeah, you're doing great, dude. You're doing a good job, man. Yeah.
But I want to ask you this question: what do you think about like the new generations? Because that's a lot of people have been giving their opinion on, and I was like, what? It's crazy.
You mean you want to be more specific for me?
Now since it's a boy and girl gender, they coming out with like transgender and all those other genders.
Okay.
That's what people been giving a crazy opinion on, and that's why I think, oh, okay. I think that's a good topic we could go on too, because people could talk about that for hours. I realized that.
Apparently,
really,
I didn't know it was that complicated, Trazz.
I don't know.
I didn't know.
It's insane.
I didn't know it was that complicated, man. But apparently, it is. Yeah. I guess like if you're asking me about your generation, I can't blame you guys, right? Because you didn't raise yourself, right? You didn't come out of your mom's, you're out of your mom's koti and just and just teach yourself. You know what I mean? Like a lot of that stuff is taught, man. A lot of that stuff is taught, and I think
I fully respect them. It's fully respect.
Yeah, it should be. It should be like
people just don't respect it enough. But like I do respect it. I don't care if you are gay or none of that. You're welcome no matter what.
Right. Like I'm not quick to really get into those types of conversations because to me, and I'm older, so how do I say this? It's kind of difficult for me to like understand it because I'm not, part of like that community. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the LGBTQ.
Yeah, but I have trans people in my community, and they're always welcome, and they always get treated with dignity and respect.
Yeah, just like the same people that's normal. They get treated the same.
They should
feel like. Yeah,
they should.
People that's in a community, like some communities, they don't respect that. Like people like other YouTubers, they probably might think, oh, since he's that gender, or he want to be that gender, or she want to be that gender, oh, he's not welcomed.
Yeah,
no, it don't work like that.
No, you can disagree with what somebody's doing, but you don't have to be. You don't have to ostracize them or like exclude them.
Yeah.
A lot of this, a lot of the problem is not like, because I get what you're saying. You're saying like you shouldn't mistreat someone because of that.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, disrespect them in any way because they're still a human being just like you.
Absolutely.
Still have feelings just like you. Just because they change the way they want to be, don't mean you have the rights to disrespect them in a way. But if that's your opinion and you don't like it, still you can be respectful to them. But like
Yeah, we're on the same page then, because it's like I don't think that it is healthy, right? I don't.
Yeah.
I wish people were comfortable in their own skin, but that's not the reality. So I'm not gonna mistreat someone because they feel that way. I think I'm gonna treat them with love and kind of hear them out and see what it is that they need. But is it something that I'm gonna encourage? Probably not. Like is it something that I'm gonna go out of my way and support? I think that's where the conflict comes. It doesn't come from like, hey man, I'm gay and I just want to live. Like, I don't think that's a problem. I think the problem comes when you're saying, like, yo, I'm gay and I'm going to shove it in your face. I think that's when the problem comes because, I come from a different era, man. Like, I was friends with a lot of gay people and they did not want to let people know that. Like, they kind of kept it, like, on the down low. You know what I mean? Like, they'll tell, like, a couple people,
That they trust.
that they trust, you know, but they wasn't really trying to like stand out like that. Now it's just like some people feel like they're entitled, and it's like you can't really do that. I mean, I'm a Christian, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you think I'm gonna go to an LGBT pride parade and act like they care about anything I have to say? No. And you know, but I respect their domain. You know what I'm saying? They can live their life, but we can meet in the middle. But I'm not gonna shove it down their throat unless they want to hear it too. That's just the way I live my life, though. You know, everybody's different. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. Yeah. What I feel about the generation, I just think we need to build bridges. I think we need to talk more and understand people instead of like shoving things down each other's throat. That's my only point. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna make you believe by like guilt tripping you either. You know, when I'm just as guilty and sinful as the next person. You know.
Yeah.
Sure. You think I'm not gonna walk around and act like my poop doesn't stink just because, you know, I'm not gay or trans. Like I'm deeply I met some trans people that are nicer than me, dude.
Indeed. There's definitely some.
Absolutely. But it's a hot.
There's some people that respects the most.
Right.
And they're gay too. I've seen a lot of. I've realized in this world, there's a lot of people that's gay and stuff, and like trans and all that, and they're the most nicest people in the world. Yes. But you just can't get on their bad side and then pick on them and bully them and make them feel like they're not worth it, or they're not like. They has not been made the same way you was made, because people in this generation, they just think just because they think they was made differently than others. Yeah. That's what people think in this world. Yeah. They think they was made differently, or they was built differently in this world than others. But in reality, everyone bleeds red. Right. Everyone has the same body parts. Right. Not girls, but boys in the generation has the same body parts. Girls in the generation has the same body parts. Why the fight? Why bring guns to a family-friendly place that should be known as family-friendly? Like, if the killing rate in the U.S. goes down and like other things like bullying and all that goes down, and the U.S. would probably be one of the most nicest states or the nicest countries in the world. Like, I really agree with it. I really think of that.
I mean, yeah, that's what, you know, and I'm not gonna ask you how old you are, but that's what America.
I'm 17.
Okay. Oh, nice, dude. You're home stretch. Yeah. All right. Well, let me tell you something, man. Like, this is what the great experiment of America was about. It was, you know, it's a miracle that we even survived this long, bro. Yeah, like, most countries are like the same race, same religion, same ideologies. We're the only, like, one of the few that have somehow survived, that have multiple different, like, you know, cultures, ethnicities, belief systems, and we somehow are still like not burnt to the ground, you know? And I think that's a beautiful thing, man. I think that's what it's supposed to be about. That's what it's all about, you know? Let me tell you a story, man. It's around your age, man. I had a gay friend, and he did not feel welcome, man. He didn't feel comfortable with the way, you know, some of my friends conducted themselves, and he slowly distanced himself. And let me tell you something, man, that hurt, dude, because I had a lot of love for that dude. I think he was a great guy, and I think he added something to the table that I really appreciated, but he started distancing himself slowly, and that's something that, like, to this day, like, you know, really sucks, man. I wish he didn't have to feel like he couldn't hang around us, you know? But during that time, you know, I was hanging out with a lot of people, and they would say things that maybe he didn't jive with, you know? But it wasn't until he was never around that we started realizing that maybe he didn't feel welcome, you know?
Yeah. I get that feeling too, where I don't try to ruin people's conversation. When they have a good conversation, I just like let them have their good conversation, even though when I really want to butt in. And do you ever feel like when you in a conversation and the people was having a good conversation, it's just them and the other people, and then you're in the middle of that, like you're in a circle with them, but you don't feel comfortable to talk because you feel like you're gonna ruin the conversation that they already have going on?
Yeah, that's like, you're just trying to be respectful, though. Yeah, I respect that.
That's me, definitely. I don't feel comfortable to talk. That's how I talk one-on-one with people.
Yeah, that's I get what you're saying. Because in the heat of the moment, it
Yeah.
may come off a certain way. I know what you mean.
Yeah, and you
But
see, I'm not really on topic with a lot of things, so I was like, yeah, that's definitely gonna like kill their vibe, the vibe they had going on, and then you have a person I don't know what the word you're talking about, and it's just like, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Do you struggle a lot with like conversation? Do you feel like outside of one on ones, do you have like stage fright or anything like that?
Oh, stage fright, the worst thing when I go out in a public, I'm the most shyest person in the world.
Yeah. So you're introverted, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
introverted basically.
yeah.
I just don't want to like. I don't like basically online. Okay, online, I could be my real self, but when I get out in the real world, I think people are gonna like basically judge and like judge in a different way that I don't feel comfortable with. And then they're gonna try to like. I'm a nice person in real life, all right, but at the same thing, I surround myself by like a lot of positive people, and I try to basically, not overdo my niceness because people I realize when you do something nice for them, and I get this from a lot of people. Like when you like basically when you're saying like if I promote somebody on YouTube, all right, and I get them a lot of subs, and I give them like more and more subs, they're gonna use that advantage and keep asking me and keep asking me and keep asking me and keep going on, basically overusing my niceness at that point where you
Mm-hmm,
can't. You got
mm-hmm.
to be strict on them a little bit more.
Yeah, because people take
Yeah.
advantage of you.
Yeah, so that's why I don't be a little nice to people. Like on live, people argue, and I ended my live stream because of that once, because people was arguing, and I don't promote that type of positivity, and I didn't know how to stop it because they kept doing it. It just kept going on, and I don't want to time them out because I don't want to be seen like a rude guy, but at the same time, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
but I
man.
think as they're getting better.
Yeah.
What you say?
I like what you're getting at here. I think you gotta it's called being firm but being fair. Have you heard of this?
Yeah,
Like
I think.
you could be firm with people, but you could also be fair. I don't think it's you gotta I think you gotta change your mentality. Like don't think that just because you're timing people out means that it's a bad thing. I would look at it more as like
Don't do it again thing.
not yeah, like you're look at it as more like a tool and a way for you to like make the message clear of what will and what won't be like tolerated. But as long
Oh,
as you're fair about it, like no one's gonna be upset with you for timing someone out because let's say they kept like I don't know starting arguments with people in chat, right? I think
mm-hmm.
objectively speaking, anybody who knows live stream culture and other content creators will back you in that. I
Indeed.
think the problem becomes when you time out for like no reason or you like
Yeah.
you don't even like you're just doing it just to do it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where you have a problem. But I don't think it makes you less nice for doing that. You could
Yeah.
still you can time people out in a nice way by letting them know. Right? So you
That
can
you're gonna
say,
time them out.
yeah, like, hey man, like I'm
I'm
telling
gonna
you,
time you out
like
for
I'm gonna
now.
time you out for now because I told you I don't, we want to be a positive community. We don't want to be arguing in here. Can you mind like stop doing that? If they don't do it, you're
And
being nice in the way by like standing to your word. I think a lot of people will
yeah,
respect you a lot more if you mean what you say, rather than just like, all right, well, I'm just gonna let it rock. Because what happens is that it infects everyone, and everyone thinks that that's okay.
and then they gonna know that you don't stick to your word. So now they're gonna use you for not sticking to your
Uh-huh.
word. Yeah,
Exactly. So you gotta. It's not a bad thing to do that, man. Like it's good for your community, man. Don't be scared to use that ban hammer, dude. Sometimes you gotta cut out some weeds. I'm serious. It's gonna affect your
yeah,
growth if you don't, man. Because you're gonna end up with a very toxic community that you never asked for.
indeed. Like I see some people turn family, like not turn family, but was negative. That I was trying to be family friendly, basically,
Yeah.
and then they community fully changed, and then he changed, and then it went horrible for him.
Yeah.
And now I see him now. 4 years on YouTube, he had almost up to I'll say 300 subscribers when I first met him, and he was positive. So and then his community was like positive too, but I seen that change because he didn't stick to his word either. I was like, yeah, I was like, and I like basically I mimicked the way he did with my last channel, and that's what got me the same position I was at the time, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
That same position I was at, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
at the last channel I wasn't growing. It was like, consistent non-growth, you know. So I was like, that's not really a good thing. But at the same time, it is a good thing, but it's not a good thing because you want to grow. Everyone want to grow in life.
Sure, sure.
Everyone want to be. Everyone want to succeed in life. Like, but you just got to find that one thing that's gonna lift your career up a bit. You know.
Yeah.
You try to find that one like you know what I'm talking about. But like,
Of course,
yeah.
of course, of course, of course. Yeah, like obviously,
You
like
know,
you
you
don't.
probably know how to explain it. You know, probably know how to explain it in a better way, but I don't.
Yeah. No, I got you. I know you don't expect to. You don't. Nobody wants to just stream to nobody. Let's just be objective
Yeah,
here. Yeah, like obviously it would be boring if you didn't have at least
yeah,
one viewer. You know,
yeah.
if you didn't have at least one person checking out your videos that you make. You know, I'm with you there. Yeah. You know, you
Yeah.
want some semblance of success, but it varies from person to person. You know, you have some people who think it's successful just having a small little community, you know? And then there's some people
Mhm.
that their idea of success is a view count, you know? It just depends.
Mhm.
I think
Well,
both can be
yeah,
right.
yeah. That's what I think
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah.
Because people really think like it's all about like growing. I would like that's how I tell people don't worry about the views that you get on the video because like at the same time you don't want to make it look like you're only here for views and subs and all that. But everyone's here for subs. Okay, I understand that. But like the views, like people, I think people worry about too much on the views and that's how they lose them. You know. Like people be based on, oh, what's this? Okay, so, oh, I have this much views, so I can do this, I can do that, I can do that, and they think they run it. Like basically, like they worry about the views, and then they go start going down, and they get sad, and then they end the stream. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
since they lost all the viewers that they have. But at the same time,
Yeah.
if you lose them, just know at least you have a positive outlook on you. They know you now, so when you do a next stream, they can they you know, as long as they subbed, you know, and they like you and y'all on good terms, it really don't matter at that point, you know?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you know, it could be toxic to yourself. If all you do
Yeah.
is like if you obsess over that, that's all you think about. I don't think there's anything wrong with knowing about it and doing better, but I think it's when you like obsess about it and it affects your mood. I think that's when you have a problem, you know?
Yeah.
Because like you said, there's
But
just some
like
things you can't control, man.
really can't.
Yeah.
I think I think me, okay, yeah. I know every single YouTuber looks at their views every time they look at chat. All right. I know some YouTubers does that. Because I do it a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't speak on it because I'll be like, okay, so now since okay, I'll be like, all right, we got the likes. We have 10 people in the chat. Let's get the likes up to 10, you know?
Yeah.
That's the only time I really speak on it. I like, oh, we got 10 people in game and we got 9 people in chat. Okay, yeah, let's get that up a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the
Yeah, I
same time,
don't
I don't worry about it as much.
yeah, I don't look at my view count, man. I don't know how many people are in my stream when I'm streaming. I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, my chat has to tell me.
Oh,
And
God.
the reason
Oh,
the reason why I do that is because it really does. It will kind of affect you a little bit. It doesn't anymore. It used to. It used to,
yeah.
especially when I started. That's why I stopped looking at it because you know it kind of like killed my energy. But um, for like I want to tell you, I'll be honest with you, man. For like 4 months, I didn't look at my view count.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, just
I don't
didn't.
know how can you not do that.
Well, here's the secret. The whole time I was focusing on making like content out of what was happening. So that's why
Yeah.
I didn't really like obsess over the view count because I was too busy obsessing over like making a funny clip so I could make a short out of it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like that's what I was focusing on. So when I'm live, I'm not focused on like who's watching. Like I'm talking to chat, obviously, but I'm
Yeah.
focused on like okay, what am I gonna do that's funny right now so I can make a funny short and push it out right now? You know what can I do
Mhm.
that's like entertaining how can I make a funny challenge real quick, or say something, or take this chat comment and then I can make it into like a funny moment or like a piece of advice and then make that into a short. Like that's what helps me. I mean, everybody's different, but that's what I do.
Yeah, one time I was like, okay, one time I joined your stream, all right? I'm gonna tell you this one time I joined your stream.
Mm-hmm.
You had up to 60 to 70 people in chat. I think this one you was with that YouTuber, what's his name? I don't know, Cedric, yeah. He was out, and I looked at his channel. I was like, "Oh my god, 100!" So he was at 100. I think 100K. I don't know how much he was at. 300. I don't know. And then you had JP. JP sees a W. I love the guy.
He's great.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa. I was like, I know he gotta be nervous, but I was like, now since I know you didn't look at you don't worry about the view count. I was like, that's insane. I don't really know what to do with 70 people.
Yeah. Like in that time, I knew how many people were watching because, at that time, it's a big podcast, and I had like 2 screens up, so I kind of saw it inadvertently. But my advice would be, if you're starting, man, I wouldn't even worry about the view count. I would worry about like making clips. So, like, I know you stream on PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so just like while you're streaming, can you save clips on your PlayStation or no?
Oh, I could say, I think so. I never tried it because I don't I wanted my clips to be like short, so that's why I do like funny clips, and I try to remember the timestamp.
There you go. Okay.
And I make it as a short.
Okay, so that's a good thing to do. So just like remember that, like, because I think
I'll write it down.
Because I think you could do it straight from the app too. So it even does the work for you. Like, you go to remix on your phone on the YouTube app, and you can make a short right there out of your live stream, man. Right there, you pick 60 seconds. You just pick what part of the I know you play a lot of like Rocket League and Fortnite, so you could just adjust the camera in the middle. I mean, I can even show you after stream, man. You put a little text up. Yeah, I'll show you if you're actually curious. Yeah.
I'd love to do that. Actually.
Yeah.
I kind of like one of my supporters though, because I know a lot of people like clipping the things I do. So
yeah, if you check out some of my shorts, it's pretty obvious when it's from YouTube because it's not as edited as my typical shorts are. But I'll typically do that for the podcast clips, man, and it's just good to just sit there and review some of your footage and just. It's better to do something than nothing, man. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I'm gonna be real, King. Like, some of my biggest shorts are not edited, bro. Like, they're just like clips that I took from my stream that are like 10 seconds, and it's not even like it's literally just from like YouTube remixes. Like, they are not good, but like, it was a relevant game. It was talking about Only Up. Funny enough, the PC game.
Only Up. Yeah,
and
the PC version.
Yeah, the PC version. So I was doing that, and I mean, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I think it was like, it got over 2,000 views. That's like one of my biggest shorts, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's one of my biggest shorts.
I think one of my biggest shorts it hit like 32K or 39K or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
One of my biggest ones.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. Yeah. I mean, for my standard, that's freaking insane.
Yeah. But I was like, it was like, I wasn't trying to like make it seem like, oh, I don't brag about it all the time. Oh, that's my highest short. What are you talking about?
No, that's amazing, dude. That's freaking, that's badass, dude.
I didn't think of it as nothing because I was like, okay, 1K, then 32K. And I was like, that's insane. That is actually insane, but I ain't think nothing of it,
That's what I'm saying. So, dude, like, keep doing what you're doing, remember that feature on the YouTube app on your phone and just start pumping out those shorts, dude. It's better to do something than nothing. Even if you can't make a video, like, try to push out something, man. Like, because you're funny, like, you have the brand for it. Like, dude, I would think it would be hilarious if you're just like pumping out shorts about like, oh my god, or whatever you do. I don't know. I can't do it.
If you subscribe, I'll give you a rank.
There you go, And if you just say that, right? Say that during your live stream, but you clip it and then it's a short. Oh, bro. There you go, man.
Yeah. Load it in with people. Yeah, I see where you're coming from with that.
Yeah, dude. You got it, man. I know you got it. You definitely got it. You're already dude. You're already more entertaining than I don't know, man. I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna offend some people, but you're already more entertaining than most streamers I know. So,
indeed, I
like,
mean,
no offense to
I don't
them.
think I'm better than nobody for like. I don't even think I'm better. Like, you know, I like
No,
really.
I'm sure you don't, but I'm saying you're very entertaining. Like, you're constantly having fun, and that's contagious. You know.
Yeah.
It's good.
I try to stay positive even at the worst moments. I'll say yesterday's stream, I was at the worst time in yesterday's stream.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I kept my happiness. I kept like the positivity up, even though I was down in the inside. That's the thing about me. I'm scared to like really show like what I really go through because it's just like, you know.
Yeah.
But I donate hundreds to charity. I want people to do good, you know? That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't really focus on myself. You know?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing,
like,
you know, if you ever got to open up about something, you know, we're here for you, man. You know, I think you get what you're doing. You know, you're trying to just keep the energy and the entertainment high, but I think people are also receptive to you being real, you know?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Because a lot of people put hearts in the chat when I said about my cousin. People was posting about it and everything. It was like LLK, long live Kayla, because she passed away when I hit my 1,000. 30 minutes before I hit my 1,000.
Oh, my.
And I was like, she wasn't there when I hit it. So that actually hurt me a lot because she was one of my first subscribers on YouTube, you know?
Wow.
When I first started this channel, you know? So I was like, yeah, that kind of hurt. I was like, at the same time, I'm going to keep doing this for her at the same time. So I know on the up, she's still watching and she's still looking down and seeing that I'm doing good. So it's like, okay, good.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah.
That's powerful, man. My condolences. I didn't know this story. Like,
you know, no, it's all good.
I'm sorry about that. Like,
I don't really tell. I didn't tell it to nobody. That's the first time I told it was like 4 days before it happened.
Wow.
That's the first time I told it. That's how. Yeah. But it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Life goes on like that. I think this was this one rapper said. It was like, when one person fade away, you got to continue a life or something like that. I don't know how he said it, but I don't know how to really explain it how the way he put it in the song. But
yeah, like you're keeping their memory in your head, and in that way they still, you know, live on in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. That would really go good with it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a beautiful story. Even though it's tragic what happened, I do like that you have that motivation in you to, you know, carry on their memory that way. I think that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, because some people think just because that person that motivated them, you know, moved on and like not there no more, you can see them never again. They think, okay, it's time for me to quit. But at the same time, that person in the mind wouldn't be happy. Like if you think about it, that person wouldn't be happy that you quit it over them. So in the mind, you got to really think, okay, what would that she or he do that would make them happy? Oh, so I was thinking, okay, what if I keep streaming and doing all that? If they was there right now, they'll probably be happy for it. Like they'll be happy, you know?
True.
You know, so that's what I think of it.
Yeah, because I imagine when they were alive, you know, they wanted to see you succeed and do well. I'm sure that doesn't change just because they're not here anymore, yeah.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they could still be happy when they're not here. You know?
Yeah.
Because they're already with God. They happy enough now.
Oh yeah.
Probably when they was they don't got to worry about no more stress.
Exactly.
But at the same time, you got to worry about like what would she or he think if you quit it,
right?
And they were still here, you know.
Right.
But yeah.
I think people need to talk about these things more because, you know, life is temporary, man. You know, a lot of people forget that it is. So you got to make the best of it, you know.
Yeah.
I think you're doing the right thing.
So much people be stuck in the games and all that, you know, and they think, oh, life is just like, you know, it's not one time living. They think it's a multiple time living, but in the reality, when you get into the real world, you really just like, oh, now you're shook because you forgot you only live temporary one time in life. So now they be trying to live the time they have, you know.
Right.
So yeah, because you never know when it's your time, you know, at the time.
Yeah. that's how I rationalize it. I just say, hey man, if it's my time, that's the way God intended. I got to be happy with that, you know. But
yeah, indeed.
clearly it hasn't been somehow. So I'm still here, right? I'm here for a reason. That's all
Indeed.
I know.
And I'm happy you are. I'm happy you.
Yeah, same. Likewise. And the same thing goes to you. Like, you're obviously alive for a reason. God knows past, present, and future. Right? He knows already what's supposed to happen to you. So you know you're here. You know it's for a reason. Now you just got to find out what it is. And if you feel like you're doing the right thing, if you feel like he's guiding you, if you feel like he's speaking to you, then you know what? Then you're probably on the right path, you know? Just keep him in mind as you move forward, and you're doing great things, man. I think you're putting smiles in people's faces, and I think that's needed, man. We need more people need to loosen up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just have some fun, man. Like, ain't nobody taking that serious. Like, you gotta, you notice that some people just need to chill, bro. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just being goofy.
And then they think the one thing, since you trolling them, they think the one thing that comes to is guns and killing. And no, this whole world would be a better place if there wasn't no killing.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
This world would be a way better place. But that's what people think, since, oh, I got a gun, I could kill you anytime. But really, they don't know guns is for protection, not for killing other people.
Right,
protection.
Right.
In the mind, people think guns are, oh, I'm gonna slide on my ops now. I'm on some 4K trace stuff. Like, no. no, okay. It's just like, yeah, it's really for protection, and people that deserves, like, you know, the things that they done to that person, I think they deserve it. I don't know how to really put it, but that made it sound bad. Like, but you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, yeah, the original purpose of it is it should be self-defense.
Self-defense, yeah.
It should
Thank you. Oh my God. Holy moly. Okay. Self-defense, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, it's supposed to be for that, but there's a lot of people that have it that shouldn't have it, and they think that they could just point it at whoever they want.
Oh yeah, since they have the upper hand of life, and the person got the gun that's still going to live life, you got to understand that you're still taking somebody's soul at the end of the day. You should not be feeling good about that. You should be feeling bad about that.
Well, yeah, because it's not their life to take.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not even, think about it. They didn't make that life, so they don't have no right to take it.
Indeed. Yeah. That's how I think of it.
Yeah.
That's why every time when somebody dies, I usually take like a 10 to 15 second break on, like, when I hear about it. Not every time, because thousands of people die, but like when I hear about it, I take a 15 to 10 second like moment of silence just to like really like, you know, just so it can like, you know, sink in, you know. And then I just move on, and then I don't forget about it. I ask once in a while, but I just don't, like, you know, try to bring it up to their mind every time, you know.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with respecting the dead, man, because, you know, that's going to be us one day.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with taking a moment of silence is what I think you're getting at. Like, nothing wrong with that. You know, I'm with you there. You know, I've seen a lot of those in my life. I've seen more than I needed to see, unfortunately. And you know, the only way I was able to get over it is just realizing that is going to be me one day. So I hope that when that happens to me, you know, they treat my body with respect. They treat my memory with respect, you know? Because we all have to remember that, you know, that's where we're going to end up, man. Whether you like it or you don't, it's going to happen. So you got to just, you know, just have respect, man. That's all, basic respect. Like you were talking about earlier, you know, we all bleed red, and we all got an expiration date.
Indeed. Some of us might be tomorrow. Some of us might be in a couple years when we get older. You never know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people expire like milk when they smoke cigarettes all day.
Oh God!
But if they, you know, take care of that, right? But if they take care of themselves, you know, they may expire. I don't know. It may expire a lot longer.
100.
Right.
Rare.
Right. You know, you take care of yourself.
That's what I say.
Yeah, you do the right thing. That's good. I mean, look, you know, I'm not trying to like pretend like I'm innocent. You know what I mean? I enjoy an occasional cigar. I'm just saying. You know, it's just good to recognize, you know, that again, like, life is temporary, and you should respect the fact that, you know, it happens to everyone. Because
Yeah.
I don't know if you're aware, but like, the whole situation with the submarine, dude, with the rich people,
Uh,
they went in that submarine and it like blew up.
no, I never heard of it.
Yeah, man. So basically, it was like I don't know the full story context of it, but basically, it was like these rich dudes, man. They go on this tour in like a submarine, and they get to like check out the Titanic. They like go down deep in the water, you know.
Hmm.
Turns out something was really wrong with that submarine. They ended up all dying, you know. God rest their soul.
Oh no.
A lot of people was making fun of them though, man. Like saying how they
What
were
the world?
stupid. Yeah, like I would never do something like that. Like that's stupid. Apparently the guy was like not really good with like
Submarines.
yeah, like he really did a good job of like checking it to make sure it was safe, you know? So they were calling him an
Yeah.
idiot and it's like, look man, like dude, like sometimes I miss a turn at a street sign, right? If I'm driving to
Uh-huh.
work, I might miss a turn. Does that mean I deserve to die if I get T-boned? No.
No.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, this is a little personal rant. Like, I just wish people were a little more sensitive about, loss of
Others.
life like that. Yeah, but sure,
Yeah.
like, there were a bunch of rich people. Okay, you don't like rich people. I get that. But, dude, like,
Just because your life is like not in the perfect shape at this point of time, don't mean you gotta hate on other people that made it, and you know,
yeah, especially when they
you
die
support
like
them.
that. Like, geez, man.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, it's just weird to me, man. It's just, I think like I know you're talking about earlier about like the generation. I think it's the culture. Like I don't know where we think it's like okay to talk like that. You know what I mean? I guess it just depends on what you've
Yeah.
been through. Like I've seen it so much. I've seen so much like people crying and in pain and like hurt because of like
Yeah.
the deaths of a family member or friend. That like it's just so hard for me to like make a joke about that. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's my little personal rant, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think about it, and it's just like insane how people really think of like of you know like people just like prey on people to die. I don't
Yeah.
understand how you can do that.
That's
Like how you
crazy,
pray.
right?
Yeah. How you wish on somebody downfall like that so easy,
Right. You're more worried about their downfall than your like up prosperity, your own
Yeah,
like uplift. You still stuck where you at.
yeah, like oh, you down at the bottom while I'm at the top. So yeah, I don't really care about you. You know,
That's crazy.
it's just I don't understand it.
Mm-mm.
People just going crazy with killing, and they don't really realize the perspective that you know that person just lost his life. And they don't understand that
Yeah,
because because they're still living. They don't know what it feels like to lose your life.
exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They forget.
That person's gonna lose their life.
Yeah. They forget that they have an expiration date too, man.
Yeah,
We all do.
not like yeah. Some people, if they made an invention, imagine Elon Musk made an invention where basically you can live two lives. That would be crazy.
Right?
That would be crazy. But at the same time, we know that will never happen. It probably might. I'm not going to doubt it, but probably might happen. But we don't know for sure if that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish.
Yeah.
But some people get lucky like that. They die 1 second, minutes later they wake back up, and that's a lucky thing.
Yeah. 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 True. True. True.
Yeah.
Like those near death experiences where people like die for like a couple minutes and then come back. That's crazy, dude. You
Yes,
ever look
I
into
do
those
agree.
stories? You ever heard about it?
Yeah, I heard that the dude that died 6 to 7 times, and he's still alive to this day, I think. And I hope so.
What?
Yes, you can look it up. Guy died 6 to 7 times, and he's still alive.
That's
You heard about the
crazy.
rapper Lil TJ? He got shot 7 times, and he's still alive.
That's crazy. Nah.
Yeah.
How does this guy die 7 times? This man is 0-7? It's like, no, let me stop.
Probably. I don't know.
That's crazy, though. I mean, holy crap. Like, yeah, I mean, look, I tell you what, if you ever wanna really look into that stuff, man, you'll be mind blown at some of the stories you hear, dude.
Oh God.
Yeah.
It's go crazy now. You know.
Yeah. Lucky him.
People don't really realize.
I
What you
can't.
say?
I said lucky him. Lucky him. He's still with
Yeah,
us. You
lucky
know, like
him.
that's crazy. A lot of us is 0-1 and we didn't come back. You know.
You heard about that school shooting? It was like a month ago. School shooting in Texas.
Yeah. Tragic, man.
Unfortunately, man, that's insane.
Yeah. Too much of that. That needs to stop. Like
Yeah,
yesterday.
indeed.
Mm-hmm.
But it's crazy. You know, it's crazy though.
What's up?
People think since Joe Biden's in the office now, they think all those type of things. Like, yeah, they think it's they loose now. They can do anything they want. You know, because Joe Biden ain't doing nothing about it.
Dude, I don't think
He
he's
don't
doing.
care.
I don't even think he knows where he's at, dude. I don't know what he's doing.
You don't know how much power he really got over this world.
Probably not. Yeah.
He probably is safe, but there's some people out here that's innocent as you know what,
Right.
but that don't have the type of security he has. So he know he's safe.
Exactly.
The thing he's not realizing is that there's other people out here that don't feel safe as he does.
No, they gotta live with the killers, dude.
Yeah.
That's what Tupac said. Yeah, Tupac was like, "We gotta live with these people. You don't. You know."
Yeah.
You're right about that. You're right about that. But I mean, look,
That's
you know, all we can do is just, doing stuff like this is good for people so they can hear this and maybe it'll remind them that we're all, human beings at the end of the day. Like you said, we all bleed red, right? So.
Indeed. You never know. This might go famous with 32K. And this might get out to the world and get millions.
It's already reaching a couple people, and I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that over nobody, so I'm not mad. Yeah. But yeah, man, it was a good convo, man. I appreciate you doing this, dude. Like, I don't know if you got anything you want to plug. Let the people know what you got going on, man.
I don't promote myself.
This is your one chance. Come on, King. It's your one chance. Let us know, man. I want to know. I want to know what you're doing. Like, you got a schedule? You gonna upload? Like, talk to me.
It's kind of weird because I really don't promote myself like this. But what's today?
Today is Monday.
I'll be uploading Thursday.
There you go.
On
okay.
YouTube at KingTrazz. Yeah.
What kind of? It's okay. It's okay. What kind of video are you talking about? What you got?
Fortnite only up live stream.
Hey, there we go. Okay. Is that when you typically stream on Thursdays? You got any other days?
I stream every day until my schedule, the busy schedule comes in. I'm streaming every day for
Got you. And until you move,
I need a break personally.
Oh, okay. And you say you're moving soon. Like, when's that?
Yeah, like a couple weeks.
Oh, okay. So we're not. It's not gonna happen anytime soon.
No, not anytime soon. Like, I'll say like the 31st. Like 31st. That's when my schedule is gonna be really messed up.
Got you.
And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, KingTrazz. Yo, I appreciate you being here, man. I think this was a W podcast.
Problem, man.
I think there's a lot of wisdom that you have for someone your age, and I think you've got a lot of energy. You have good vibes on your stream. I look forward to watching it.
Indeed.
Yeah,
I'll come in this chat more too, because I try to come in every once time you're streaming, but
By the way, like, how's your leg recovery, man? I know
it's fully recovered.
Okay. You came out of that accident. Like, dude, I was scared. Like, when someone told me about that, I was like, no. Not the KingTrazz. It was like, yeah. I'm like, dude, there's no way. And then thank God, like, I think like the day after you came into the chat or something.
Yeah, I was trying to let everyone know I was okay.
Yeah, I appreciate you doing that, man. I'm glad you're okay, dude.
Yeah,
those things are scary. Man. Yeah, and you're fully recovered. Like, you don't feel like weird or anything about it.
One thing is my rib, so that's not fully recovered, but it hurts sometimes, but it don't hurt all the time. Because every time when I do streams, that's when my rib is not really hurting me as much.
Yeah.
So that's the only good time I really have.
Okay. Okay. But overall, you would say Yeah, I know. I know you were saying that It's like 2 or 3 days after, or like a week after, you were saying that like leg is getting a lot better, but the ribs were kind of like hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I was concerned, man. We prayed for you.
Indeed.
We're gonna keep doing that, so that way you can go back to 100%, man. Is that rib pain bad?
No, it's like a little. It's like it don't hurt to me as bad, but to other people that might hurt is worse than it did to me. So gotcha. I mean, it don't hurt as bad. I just say it hurts a lot. But when it really don't hurt as bad, but okay. Like in my inside, yeah, it hurt. It's hurting my inside, but to me, I don't feel it really, really bad. But it hurt where I can't stand up for a little bit. I gotta chill out, probably go to sleep and wake up, and it's probably going. You know. Yeah.
Did the doc tell you anything else about it? Like, is it gonna go away?
No, he said just give it a couple weeks. Just give it a couple weeks, couple days for the leg. Probably like 2 to 3 weeks, because it could have been worse than it was. Happily, it was like 2 to 3 weeks. He said wait, and it'll be like halfway recovered. Because that accident was not as bad as people think it was. It was a head-on drunk driver, but at the same time, it was not as bad as people thought it was. You know.
Okay. Like as bad in terms of like, how hurt you were.
Yeah. Okay. I was hurt bad at the time, but he said it could have been way worse, and thank God that it was not that as worse as it could have been. You know. Yeah. And that's what I was thanking God for. You know.
Yeah. Same, man. And I hope whatever justice looks like to you, you guys get it. Okay.
Indeed, you too. The same for you.
I'm chilling, man. I'm knock on wood that hasn't happened to me yet, but I'm just glad that you're okay.
I hope it don't. I mean, I hope it don't happen to you, man. It's just like, it's unfortunate. It had to happen, but everything's happened in life for a reason. I mean, God, if it don't plan to, but guess God has something planned for me in the future.
We'll be talking soon, man. We'll keep talking. I'd love to have you back on and talk to some more people.
Hey, indeed.
Fortnite podcast, folks. What can I say?
Fortnite. I mean, I gotta fix my settings a little bit, but I mean, Fortnite podcast, a W podcast. I love it. I mean,
dude, it was awesome.
You're the right person to do this podcast.